Have you ever noticed how some people hold a strange power over the room without saying a single word? They don't shout, they don't beg, they simply withdraw. And suddenly the energy shifts. People get restless, chasing, questioning, wondering. Now imagine if you did the same, if you stopped reacting instantly, if you chose silence instead of noise, withdrawal instead of explosion. What would happen? The answer? Everything changes. The moment you stop being available, emotionally, physically, psychologically, the world panics. Because people are used to controlling you through your reactions, through your predictability. But the day you withdraw, the game changes, and those who thought they knew you realize they knew nothing. Jung once said, everything that irritates us about others can lead us to a better understanding of ourselves. Think about that. When you become inaccessible, who gets desperate? Who provokes you just to pull emotion out of you? That reveals not only who they are, but how much of you they've been feeding on. Every forced yes, every instant reply, every emotional reaction drains your energy. And what remains at the end? Exhaustion, frustration, emptiness. Why? Because you gave yourself to people who never deserved even a second of your silence. This isn't about turning your back on the world, it's about choosing yourself. Since childhood, you were taught to always be present, to respond fast, to please, to say yes when you wanted to scream no. But that's not virtue, it's a prison. Being always available makes you predictable, and what's predictable becomes a tool. People press your buttons when they need comfort, validation, distraction. Then they put you back on the shelf. Carl Jung spoke of the persona, the mask we wear to be accepted. That mask keeps you available. You say, "I'm fine," when you're suffocating. You reply instantly, though you're exhausted. You explain yourself as if you owe something to the world, but in reality, you disappear from your own stage. Being endlessly available is self-abandonment. It's disguised approval-seeking, and it costs you everything: your peace, your strength, your center. The truth? People don't want you. They want what you provide. And when you stop providing, they accuse you of changing, of being cold, distant. But the real reason? You stopped being useful. Here's the cruel irony. The more available you are, the less value others give you. What's too abundant becomes disposable. No one respects what is always there. So stop. Ask yourself, who truly deserves your presence, and who deserves your absence? Your energy is your life force, and true power lies not in reacting, but in choosing when and how to act. Silence terrifies people, because when you don't react, you take away their control. Your silence unmasks them, and worse, it forces them to face their own emptiness. That's why they attack. Not because you are wrong, but because you stopped serving as their mirror. But silence also rebuilds you. It reconnects you to your essence. It's not retreat, it's sovereignty. Each word you don't waste becomes energy reclaimed. And yes, silence has a price. It will cost you relationships. It will make you seem cold, arrogant, selfish, but that's just proof. Proof that you are no longer available to those who fed off your chaos. When you stop being available for everyone, you become valuable, rare, unforgettable. You may lose people, but you will find yourself. You may walk alone, but you will finally walk free. Because in the end, choosing silence is not about rejecting the world. It's about reclaiming your own. You will lose roles, but you will regain your soul. You will leave behind approval, but you will inherit respect. And that is the essence of individuation, becoming whole, becoming sovereign. Silence is not emptiness, it is power. And when you master it, the world will never hold you the same way again.